0 to 100. Riding, wishing the wheels will fall off. Time is ticking, it's taking you too long. Right before I decide to go. Act like you hurt me. Only serve it up if you deserve me, yeah. Pull up and hurt me. Push the start. Act like you hurt me. Only serve it up if you deserve me, yeah. Pull up and hurt me. Push the start. Pushing on my buttons with no hesitation. Gas me up, give me motivation. So tell me where we can't pick a destination. Gas me up, give me motivation now. Pushing on my buttons with no hesitation. Gas me up, give me motivation. So tell me where we can't pick a destination. Gas me up, give me motivation now. Come give me life and I'll change yours. Who needs signs? I say florid on the highway we loaded. Hold me, love me, hold me. You hurt me. Only serve it up if you deserve me, yeah. Pull up and hurt me. Push the start. Act like you hurt me. Only serve it up if you deserve me, yeah. Pull up and hurt me. Push the start. Pushing on my buttons with no hesitation. Gas me up, give me motivation. So tell me where we can't pick a destination. Gas me up, give me motivation now. Pushing on my buttons with no hesitation. Gas me up, give me motivation. So tell me where we can't pick a destination. Gas me up, give me motivation now. Give me life, I'll change yours. Who needs signs? I say floated on the highway we loaded.
I got my head checked by a jumbo jet. It wasn't easy, but nothing is. No.
Good evening, everyone. The NBA season is still young, but there's a buzz in the air for this game of the NBA Cup. This is Kevin Harlan. I'll be joined by Greg Anthony, Tim Legler, and we'll be hearing from our reporter, Allie LaForce, in the sidelines as well. Now, a look at Dallas's starting lineup. Washington out there with Flag. Then it's Russell. Then there's Christie, and it's Davis in at the 5. And for Memphis, the wing pair, it's Caldwell Pope and Wells. Jock Landale's out there with Jaren Jackson, and it's Morant in at the point. Well, Greg, I hope you're ready. We're going to be cranking our heads back and forth, watching these teams race up and down the floor all game long.
And this is the definition of an exciting matchup. Don't be shocked if the 24-second clock doesn't come into play. They like to keep the pace fast.
And Caldwell Pope gets the basket.
That's just a smart play right there. The right pass to a ready shooter.
Christie against Caldwell Pope. Christie the pass to Russell. Davis up top. Lets the 3 fly. Wells grabs the miss. And here we go. The Grizzlies on a fast break. And it's Morant. That time on the assist by Caldwell Pope.
You love the energy and effort Morant provides, especially when he's on the break.
Now the Mavericks with it. 4-point game. And this is the first season matchup for them against the Grizzlies.
And last year, an entertaining season series between the two ended up battling to a draw.
Well, they gave us great matchups a year ago. Hopefully, that's the case again now.
Dallas shooting their first free throws of the evening.
Yeah, and fairly decent a season ago, about 77% from the line.
Shooting 2.
He throw good, Christie. You know, you got to be impressed with the size and athleticism of this Mavericks front court, Tim.
And now the addition of Cooper Flag at small forward. So in addition to all the length and mobility they already had, this now makes them the match of any team in the league in that regard.
And he makes both free throws.
And one of the responsibilities with being a great player is making free throws.
Right now, let's take a second to catch up with Allie LaForce on the sideline.
I was able to talk with Memphis' head coach for a minute. I asked him how they prepared for this matchup against Anthony Davis, and coach responded saying, you have to prepare for his impact on both ends. Offensively, he's terrific around the rim and pretty much unguardable when his jumper is falling. And defensively, he does it all. Back to you.
All right, Allie, thank you. Here's Christie. Following the basket by John Morant. Out to the right wing. Here's Flag. No good with the triple. For Memphis, they come in off the loss to the Rockets.
Yeah, you could see they were pressing in that one, and the shooting percentages dipped because of it.
Well, they just never looked comfortable out there, and part of that is the defense they were facing.
First quarter of play with about a minute and a half gone. Russell with a wide open look. Good on the triple.
Hitting three-pointers, so important in today's NBA. Good thing Russell's got the range and confidence to do so.
For Memphis, they've gone 4 of 4 to start. So a nice offensive rhythm to start here. And Davis sends it back. Landale with the bucket.
Loving the confidence. Just rise and be free. And you know you can do this.
Well, his great advantage is that he can shoot over the top of almost any defender.
For Dallas, they've gone 1 of 3 from the field to start this one so far. And it's slammed in by Davis.
Yeah, that's as easy as it gets for Davis. The defense can't let him get established positioning inside.
Grizzlies have gone 5 of 6 so far from the field to start out the game. Caldwell Pope for 3. It's good from long range. Caldwell Pope's got 5 minutes.
And their offense already in a flow. Some stellar shooting to jump out to this lead.
He had a nice open look right there.
Both teams running perimeter-oriented plays that are working.
Yeah, just going back and forth. It is really competitive out there.
And so it's Memphis with it. 3-point lead. Here's Morant. And Morant throws it down.
And I'm amazed at Morant's ability to take contact and still stay in full control.
And here in the first, approaching 3 minutes played. Here's Christie. He's got 5. Dallas moving it around. Pass to Russell from past the arc. The Grizzlies pull it in. Caldwell Pope right side. Christie with the rebound. Mavericks trailed by 5. Morant with the steal. And here comes Jackson leading the fast break. Good, and a nice assist from Morant.
And that's what they want to see out of Jackson. Getting out on the break and just busting it up the court.
And so it's Russell with it. He'll bring it up for the Dallas Mavericks. Pass to Christie. In the corner, it's flat. Back to Christie. Lets it go from deep. Again, the miss by the Mavericks. Looking at Dallas, they want to turn it around after the loss to the Pelicans.
They're so close in that one, but that's of no solace to the players. They played their hearts out.
Look, I know it's easier said than done, but you've got to just move on. You can't dwell on it and let it affect the next performance.
Here's Christie. High post, Davis. Stolen by Jackson. And Jackson throws it down hard.
Yeah, they have gone full throttle from the opening tip, showing no signs of letting up.
Yeah, they've just been the better team. They've been more aggressive, which is why they hold a double-digit lead.
And so now a timeout called by Jason Kidd. He's going to take a minute here to get things straightened out. And we've got a moment now to look at the highest scoring teams in the NBA from last season. Second, the Grizzlies.
I just loved how this team attacked their opponents. You could see their confidence grow as the year went on, and the points really started to pile up.
Mavericks trailed by 11. Russell looking it over. They need this. Davis. And there it is for him.
It's tough enough stopping Davis, even if you do foul him, but we just saw he can also power right through it.
And a closer look here at the hustle stats for the Grizzlies.
They're controlling the pace of this game, pushing the ball up court and getting good looks. in early offense.
And then there's the points off turnovers. They've really made the other team pay when they've lacked ball security.
Well, we got just a few games, Tim, in the books. Is it too early to come to major conclusions with what we've seen so far?
Well, Kevin, I know. Unreal.
And they have owned the paint so far, and the score reflects it.
Well, these days, interior offense takes great determination and discipline.
And a good-looking view of that throwdown from the AT&T Connected Cam. And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Russell.
All right, a chance here to check out the stats for Morant. Great showing for him last season. Last season, put up about 23 points per, 7 assists and 4 rebounds. And it says a lot that when we see numbers like this from him, we aren't even shocked. He's that good.
Yeah, his production is crucial to this team. They've sort of built around him, and it's why so many things are run through him.
Displaying intensity right off the opening tip, especially on the offensive end.
So far, a great game plan and great execution, but we still have a long way to go.
Pass to Davis. And it's Davis with the jam.
And he'll get a head of steam when there's that much of a lane. You can't get in AD's way.
And the Grizzlies leading by 10. Here's Wells, and he drives in.
Not the kind of aggressive defense they need to cut into the lead.
Yeah, you have to protect the rim, Greg, a little better.
Yeah, I mean, when you're fighting back, you cannot give up plays like that.
Dallas has gotten just 2 of 6 to fall from three-point range so far in the first. High post, Davis. It's deflected. Now here's Wells. Defense right on him. Over Christie. And the Grizzlies check on 2 more.
Just playing with poise and confidence, and they continue to put points on the board.
I love their approach tonight. They are hitting at a really high percentage. And that's exactly the type of pass we expect from a guy with his vision.
Memphis with the ball. They're on a 16-7 run. Landale with the bucket.
Yeah, they're going to have a nice little run here.
Mavericks trail by 14. Russell dishes to Davis. Fires the 3. Flag. He hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points. Flag's got his second bucket.
Nice tip in there. I mean, he's got like a sixth sense in terms of where the miss is going to go. That is really a tap.
And Morant closes it down.
And you're just asking to get burned when you give Morant a lane, using that speed to his advantage.
The Mavericks have gone 7 of 13, just over 50% from the floor. Some good looks. So, Greg, for Cooper Flag, both of his parents were college basketball players.
Yeah, and I love that Cooper's mom calls him String Bean. Though at this point, he's a powerful young man. He also has a twin brother, Ace, who's got some talent as well.
And that's out of bounds. Memphis will retain possession. You gotta love strong defense, especially when it comes in the form of harsh rejections. Wow.
And that has got to help the morale of this team. Let's see if that sets up a run here.
Jackson passes to Caldwell Pope. Over Christie. He clangs that one off the back iron, and down it falls. Caldwell Pope's got 7 points. And so it's Russell with it. He brings it up for Dallas. They trail by 14. From outside the arc, that's another miss. Number 4. He's 2 for 6 shooting. Russell against Morant.
Oh, nice!
Look at that. and leave it up to Morant to put on a show. What a spectacular dunk.
And so now a timeout called by Jason Kidd. He's going to take a few moments here to check in with his team and regroup. Mavericks trail by 16. Russell from long range. Drills it from outside. Russell's got a couple of threes now in the first for the Mavs.
And sensing the situation, Russell with the stop and pop. Nice choice.
And it's Morant missing. This one for three. And Flag gets it to go on the assist by Russell. 7 points for Cooper Flag. And the Grizzlies leading by 10. Here's Morant. Put it down hard.
Watch out below. Woo!
And what a show Morant is putting on. Every time he touches the ball, you feel like he's going to score.
Maverick shooting has been tremendous early. Their offense looking primed and ready for this match. The 10-footer up again. Davis on the follow.
Just in a perfect position to grab that rebound and then get the putback.
And so here's Memphis. Here's Morant. And then Morant slams it in.
That's the endless energy of Ja Morant. There's no denying that man.
And so here is Dallas, a 12-point game. Outside, Russell. Over in the corner, Washington. Had a chance there to cut it to single digits, but it's off target. And now let's swing it over to Allie LaForce on the sideline.
Thanks. The Dallas Mavericks are all in on defense. Coach Jason Kidd said, quote, "That's something you can hang your hat on, especially when your offense isn't going. Defense will give you a chance to win those ugly games. That gives you the opportunity to play for that bigger trophy." Kevin?
Yeah, gotta have it. All right, Allie, thank you for the report. And so the timeout here called by Thomas Isolo. Coach needs a moment to talk things over. some changes. Daniel Gafford's checked in for Flag, and it's Klay Thompson in for Max Christie.
Yeah, much improved foul shooter. KCP also starting to get to the line at a higher rate.
Mavericks trail by 15. Outside, Russell. Davis with a screen on Caldwell Pope. Thompson from long range. Here's Davis. It's in, and he's a very efficient 5 for 6 on the game.
And already they've staked out a noticeable advantage in terms of aggression and controlling the backcourt.
Here's Aldama. And Aldama slams it in.
And just tacks a few more points onto their lead with the tomahawk.
That's bringing it down hard. And so it's Russell with it. He'll bring it up for Dallas. Inside. It's tipped. And they call the foul, so he's got the and one chance here to make it a three-point play.
Defensively, giving up far too many open rhythm looks.
Grizzlies have shot just one free throw earlier, 1 for 1 in the game.
And look back a season ago, they did a solid job at the line, about 79% of their free throws.
Mavericks trail by 18. To the paint. That's tipped. They get it back. They recover it. There's the three. Makes the shot. Basket number 4 this game. Brings him up to 4 for 9.
Well, he is doing everything he can offensively in this quarter, but unfortunately, it's a team game, and he can't win this alone.
While we have a chance, let's take a look at the teams that led the NBA in rebounding last season. Second, the Grizzlies.
And when you look at the numbers from a year ago, they were dominant on the glass. It's a big part of their identity.
First one falls for him. And Williams drops them both. Russell with it. He's got 11. Pass to Gafford. Back to Russell. Goes up and lays it nice and easy. And that's 13 points for D'Angelo Russell.
Well, he is doing everything he can offensively in this quarter, but unfortunately, it's a team game, and he can't win this alone.
And the Grizzlies leading by 15. And, Tim, you think about rim-running centers. Daniel Gafford typifies that type of player.
Yeah, Kevin, he's a great finisher. He knows when to dive at the rim. And what you like with Gafford is that he's willing to meet you there defensively as well.
And here are the Mavericks now. Russell kicks to Washington. Puts up a three. Hit the tip. And it's Gafford on the follow.
And how about the perseverance offensively? I mean, following up the missed shot, and that results in second and third opportunities.
Williams. And all around the rim that time before dropping in. And the Grizzlies lead by 17. Russell passes to Davis. On the wing, Thompson. The three, and he's good on the three ball.
And Thompson thrives in those catch-and-shoot situations.
1:39 left to play in the first quarter. Shot on the wing. Again, Memphis.
I love the unselfishness, and you know coaches do as well.
His willingness to share the ball elevates this offense.
Pass to Washington. Back to Davis. Here's the three. Aldama with the rebound. Memphis leading by 16. Here's Conchar. And another basket for Memphis.
And they've worked the ball around so well tonight for those quality looks from mid-range.
.107 left in the first. Thompson outside. Back to Russell. Gafford trying to break free. And the block shot turns into a shooting foul. So the defensive effort there a bit too much, as the officials will send him to the line, and he'll shoot some free throws. First trip to the free throw line for him in this one.
Shooting two.
And the first one at the line is good.
Whether it's points, steals, or passes, Russell is out here working hard to give you what you need.
Grizzlies making a switch here. Jackson's checked in. Dallas also making some changes. Martin's checked in for Davis. And it's Najee Marshall in for P.J. Washington. No good on the second free throw. Into the lane.
He sure can get off the floor.
One of the best in the business, absolutely. Mavericks trailed by 19. Thompson outside for the three. Aldama with the rebound. Memphis with the ball. Good on the bucket.
Offensively, defensively, they are in total control.
And they just keep building out this lead. With each made basket, their confidence increases.
Dallas shooting it efficiently from the get-go. They're at 52% from the field. Pass to Martin. Thompson outside. Puts up a deep three. Rebounded by Jackson. Jackson's got his fourth rebound with that last one here tonight. With the drive, and Aldama slams it in.
Just no chance there for the defense. Major size disadvantage. He's got no business trying to stop that slam. Just get out of the way.
And Thompson launches it from deep. An absolute bomb from three-point range. Thompson's got 6. And the buzzer sounds to end the first, and we've got a blowout underway here. Grizzlies out in front, opening up a huge gap. The second quarter coming up right after this break, so don't go anywhere. And so far through one quarter, it's been a lopsided game. We'll see if that changes here in the second. And guys, the Grizzlies enjoying a nice lead here.
Hey, why take jump shots when you can get your points at the rim?
Had a feeling this was going to be their strategy coming in. They've got a major size advantage to be able to execute this.
And so it's Dallas with it. Jackson is out there with Santi Aldama. Then it's John Conchar. Then it's Williams. That's the lineup in the game for Memphis. Pass to Gafford from 18 feet away. That's in, coming off the assist from Thompson.
And we know Thompson can do damage as a scorer, but they're showing off his ability to pass it.
From 15 feet away, and he hits the jump shot. And it's 6 points for Jaren Jackson.
And 10 of their last 12 coming off assists.
Here's Williams. It's good. He makes his first shot of the game.
And they've repeatedly probed inside in the first half, guys, and it's paid off.
And so here's Memphis. Earlier, they held a 23-point lead. Altama gets the bucket. He's got 8.
And that's the right decision when you've got a smaller man on you.
Mavericks trail by 20. Here's Williams. Softly drops in the floater.
Wow, what skill level to get that floater up and in right there. Nicely done.
Just over 1 minute has passed here in the second quarter. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. And Greg, you were a point guard. How has that position evolved over the years?
Well, if you think of how much more of the court that has to be covered and the style, you have to score more now to play the position. I think shooting becomes incredibly important. And then defensively, with all the switching, you got to be able to hold up against size and play all over the floor.
First free throw is good. Martin's checked in for Hardy. And that one goes in. 2 from the line that time. Mavericks trail by 20. Outside Williams. Thompson outside. Fires for 3. Rebounded by Jackson.
And with the success they've had rebounding the basketball, they're right where you'd expect them to be, firmly in the driver's seat.
Wasted no time on that shot, but it's off the mark. For Dallas, they've gone 3 of 4 from the floor here in the second quarter. The shot's good from Gafford.
Changing ends quickly. He's rewarded with a high percentage look.
And they are showing you why it's so important to get up the floor before the defense can set themselves.
And here's Williams now. He'll bring it up for the Memphis Grizzlies. It's an 18-point lead. Here's Conchar. That one bounces around and comes back out.
Well, the defense was daring him to take that shot, and it paid off.
Pass to Williams. Outside for Martin. 3-pointer. Gafford. It's rebounded by Memphis. Jackson's got his 6th rebound on the night. Driving in.
And guys, he's not an easy man to stop when he's got the rim in his sights.
Never has been, never will be. He is a determined finisher. And so now a timeout called by Jason Kidd. Coach is going to take a few minutes to regroup and go over the strategy. A different look for Dallas. Davis is checked in for Martin. Clyde comes in for Najee Marshall. And it's Max Christie in for Thompson. Here's Williams. He's coming off a 10-point game against New Orleans. Pass to Christie. Back to Williams. Here's Christie. Dallas moving the ball around. Now flag. That drops, and it comes off an assist from Williams. And that's 10 points for Cooper Flag.
The defense is far too slow to close out on those three-point attempts.
And what you love about Cooper Flag, GA, he's committed with playing the game the right way.
Yeah, I mean, even back in middle school, he would binge watch the '86 Celtics, a team known for its high IQ.
Let's go to the sideline and see what Allie LaForce has dug up for us. Allie, take it away.
Hey, Kevin. A couple seasons ago, beset with injuries, the Grizzlies rode Jaren Jackson Jr. He said, I probably had never been put in a position to be that offensively free in my life. Getting those experiences, I can take that going forward. But it's more fun to have everybody around you for sure. Guys, back to you.
Great to see how he's grown. Allie, we thank you very much. And so the timeout here called by Thomas Isolo. He's going to make some adjustments to the game plan. Morant, he's checked in for the Grizzlies. And now, here's the 2K leaderboard with the teams that last season scored the most second-chance points in the NBA. In third, the Grizzlies.
This was a team that was really savvy when it came to getting position under the boards and then getting those offensive putbacks.
And the Grizzlies leading by 17. And Davis sends it back.
That is tremendous work by Davis right there. Guys better think twice about challenging him at the rim.
Oh, good on the triple.
A slight rebound advantage for them. One more column in their favor, and it's all adding up.
Williams gets the bucket. Mavericks trailed by 19. Now Williams. Pass to Gafford. Back to Williams. Here's Flag. The three from Davis. It's rebounded by Memphis. Jackson's got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one. Here's Williams. And he gets the friendly spin, and that one drops. Williams has got 12 points in the game. The Mavericks have gone 6 of 11 from the floor. Over 50% shooting here in the second quarter. Dallas again missing. And so it's Jackson who brings it up for Memphis. Here's Aldama. That's good, and it's Jackson with the assist that time. Jackson's got his 4th assist in this one. Dallas has gotten into trouble with the 3 ball in the second quarter, only hitting 1 of 5 attempts. Flag with it. 20 points for him last game against New Orleans.
And don't forget about the work he did on the boards. His rebounding was a huge help in that game.
Williams' shot is off. And the Grizzlies leading by 23. Jackson down low. Covered by Gafford. Jackson misses. Now Christie. 5 points in the game. Williams kicks to Davis. From the arc. Here's Gafford. And Gafford throws it down.
That's what he gives you, a big-time presence on the glass.
And you know what, Greg? Once he gets his hands on it, he's not even thinking about kicking it out.
Well, defensively, you've got to put a body on him. That guy will ruin you on the offensive glass.
And here is Williams. Pass to Flag. Williams has a screen for Flag. 3-pointer. And the rebound goes to the Grizzlies.
It's a +5 advantage for them in rebounding after that one.
Wasted no time on that one. He's got 6. For Dallas, they've gone 7 of 16, shooting just under 50% here in the second quarter.
Interior passing is so difficult if you aren't precise. They were right there. Nice work.
This has been a one-sided affair.
Yeah, they've done a nice job of extending their lead and maintaining that intensity level. Oh, he is a highlight reel unto himself, guys.
That could be a contender for the dunk of the year, I think. The Mavericks shooting with confidence, 50% from the field so far. Pass to Flag. A 3-ball. Rebound by Williams. Here's Morant. That drops, and it comes off an assist from Williams. Williams has got his 8th assist here tonight.
Morant using that quickness to his advantage. That time he gets that one to fall.
And for the Mavericks, they're shooting 44% from the field in the second. Nobody near Williams. Rebound by Williams.
I guess even he has to miss one of those once in a while.
And it's Williams finishing it off.
I'd say that shot is well within his range.
I would hope so. Now here's Williams. Williams double team. Pass to Gafford. And a wide open look for Flag. Trains the 3-pointer. Flag's got 10 points now just in this quarter.
So after making 1 in the first quarter, he's now made 2 here in the second. Starting to get it going a little bit.
Here's Morant. And finished off by Morant.
This is how athletic Morant is. A point guard who possesses incredible athleticism.
Here's Williams. Pass to Flag. The kick out to Williams. Here's the teardrop. And he lays it up and in. Williams has got 6.
And after not scoring in the first, he's finally starting to get into a groove.
Diversified scoring in this one for him.
I love when everyone can get involved, a full team effort.
And count it, the shot is good. He'll go to the free throw line.
That's the 10th straight point they've given up in the paint.
The Grizzlies shooting their 7th free throw attempt here. Some changes for Memphis. Jock Landale's checked in for Jackson. Jalen Wells comes in for Santi Aldama. And it's Caldwell Pope in for Conjar. P.J. Washington, he's checked in for Dallas. D'Angelo Russell comes in for Williams. And that one falls for Williams. So, Tim, let me put you in a different hat here. If you're running an NBA franchise, would you rather build around a guard, wing, or a big man in today's NBA?
I think I'd go with the wing with size, a guy that can create his own offense and for which there is no great defensive matchup. Those guys, to me, are the ones that can help lead you to the promised land.
Well, that sounds like a good blueprint.
That's the right pass to make. Beautiful job.
Here is Russell. 9 points last game. Driving the lane, and the slam dunk by Russell.
And maybe not the most explosive athlete, but Russell has the ability to change pace and knows when to be aggressive.
They are in complete control.
This is the ultimate definition of the zone. Everything they've done has worked. Yeah, just solid work on the back end of that play.
Yep, you're right. Finished hard with 2 hands on that stuff. Russell with it. 16 points for him. Here's Flag. Off target from 3-point range.
+8 in the rebound differential. One more reason why they're in control.
Here's Caldwell Pope. Whistle blows. Bucket is good. And he'll have a chance at the line to make it a 3-point play.
They're finding lanes to the hoop now with consistency. 5 buckets in a row from the paint.
This is his second attempt at the line tonight. Santi Aldama's checked in for Memphis.
Caldwell Pope. One size.
Shooting one.
No wasted trips at all. They're taking care of business at the line.
Dallas shooting 51% from the field. They'll take that. Pass to Christie. Fires the 3. The Grizzlies pull it in. Caldwell Pope feeling it out a bit. Over Christie. That's good from Caldwell Pope on the assist by Morant. Morant's got his 7th assist in the game. So it's the Mavericks now. Now Russell. Here's Christie. Lays it up off the glass. Christie's got 7.
And I like Russell's ability to create for others. He does what's best for the team.
And here's Morant. Here's Landale. That one wide left. Christie with it. 7 points in the game. Pass to Washington. Davis inside, and it's Davis finishing it off.
You gotta love his aggressiveness to finish inside.
Well, his leaping ability gives him a great advantage. And so Morant will bring it up for the Grizzlies. Jim, there are a few players who can dominate on both ends, but Anthony Davis is certainly among them.
Yeah, he's one of the most dynamic defenders in the game, Kevin, and offensively, he can hurt you in a multitude of ways, whether it's off the dribble, posting, or facing up.
The Mavericks shooting it quite well, 52% from the field in the second quarter. Russell from long range. The offensive rebound. Here's Davis. And another shot. And that's 2 points on the layup. Davis has got 6 here in this quarter.
And Kevin, they started the game shooting it so well. I'm surprised they haven't continued. They've got to get back to their strength.
Here's Landale. Good, and the nice assist from Morant. Morant's got his 8th assist in the game. There's 1:17 left in the first half of the game. Pass to Christie. Now here's Davis. And the Mavericks getting another bucket right there.
Well, he's certainly not the reason they're down. If they're going to grab the lead here, more guys are going to have to step up.
Here's Morant. And finished up by Morant.
How about the authority from Morant? The way he was running, you knew he was aiming to shatter the rim.
Here's Dallas. Now Christie. There's Russell with the three. Wells grabs the miss.
Well, after lighting it up from deep in the first quarter, they have quieted him down.
Down it goes for his third basket in as many tries. "36 seconds left in the second quarter. Pass to Washington. Trying to find Davis. He's got it now. Now flag. There's 21 seconds left in the first half of basketball. 6 on the shot clock. Russell passes to Washington. Off target from outside. Here's Aldama. He's covered by Washington. Here's Caldwell Pope. Here's Landale. And he battles for the ball and gets the second chance bucket. Landale's got 6 in the quarter. And so it's the Memphis Grizzlies going to the break, holding an enormous 36-point lead. The scoring has been tremendous, and they are shooting lights out with very high accuracy. And don't go away. We'll be right back.
Hello and welcome, everybody. It was a big first half for Ja Morant, and we've come to expect this.
One of the league's premier showmen, Ja Morant can bring the whole crowd to its feet. He's been doing it all night long.
You hear that noise? That means few guys can fly around like him. Great ball skills and absolute clamps.
And now let's take a glimpse at some of the games on the upcoming schedule.
Looking at Dallas. I love a new season, new faces, new places. Get to watch the rookies develop. Nothing better.
Yeah, it's great to be back for us and for the players and for the fans. Thank you for being with us. Now let's send it to Kevin Harlan for the second half tip.
And there wasn't too much drama in the first half, but maybe things will tighten up here in the second. Guys, Ja Morant has been sensational.
Yeah, it's been a great performance from him, really staying focused on quality shots.
There is nothing better than watching scorers get their points within the flow of the offense.
Landale's gone a nice 5 of 6 shooting from the field. On the floor for Dallas, we've got Russell. Flag is out there with Washington. Then there's Davis, and it's Christie in at the 2. The Grizzlies on offense. Pass to Landale. That's tipped. And that one, good. Landale's got 12 in the game.
It's a great move, and he catches the defense completely off guard.
Well, getting a high percentage look right out of the locker room to start the second half. Exactly what they were looking for.
It's Davis on the wing. Covered by Wells. Shot clock at 6. Davis kicks to Washington. Pass to Flag. The 3. And the rebound by Jaren Jackson. Jackson's got 9 rebounds in the game. Getting it done. from about 19 feet. And he overshot that one, missing.
The shot's there for him, and he's got to take it. I don't care if he doesn't convert. That's a shot he has to continue to take.
Gets it to go from beyond the arc.
And he found the perfect spot behind the arc there. Big gap in the D.
Christie's gone 3 for 5 from the field. Morant passes to Caldwell Pope. Mavericks with the rebound. They've got the Wizards ahead of them. Their next game in Washington. That'll be the second of this 2-game road trip. Christie has the open look. Another 3 for Dallas.
Yeah, that's 2 straight 3-pointers they've allowed.
Now here's Morant. He's got 34. Here's Caldwell Pope, and he jams it with authority.
Really most effective when he's in attack mode, and KCP with the athleticism to do it.
Dallas has gone 2 of 3 when they ventured outside the arc in the third quarter. Pass to Washington. Nice move. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Grizzlies will take it. And now, courtesy of the 2K leaderboard, here are the teams that led the NBA in block shots last year. In third, the Grizzlies.
A big part of their defense really revolved around their ability to block shots at the rim. It's so valuable to have that kind of backline protection. Allows you to be aggressive on the perimeter.
Grizzlies have gone 2 of 4 here to start the second half. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle, and 2 shots coming up. Tim, at one point, your dream was to play professional baseball. Why did you switch?
Kevin, it really came down to this. Hit a growth spurt when I was 14 years old, and I decided to go try this basketball thing that first year in high school.
Take a break.
As it turns out,
shots.
what I fell in love with, I didn't need anybody else to get better. I had an insatiable work ethic. It lent itself to hours and hours on the basketball court by myself.
That is such an interesting perspective. He hits both from the stripe. Now Russell. 16 points for him. To the inside. Davis. It's tipped. And here is Wells. Driving inside. That one good for 2. Wells has got 8.
They are just killing them on the interior.
A little under 2.5 minutes gone by here in the third. Outside, Russell. Shoots the 3. And the rebound goes to the Grizzlies. Jackson's got rebound number 10 tonight with that last one. Drives to the hoop. It falls for his 5th field goal of the night. Now shooting 5 for 8.
Yeah, letting it rip. They're just having fun right now.
It's a great game plan, and it's great execution. They've really been in the zone.
The Mavericks have gone 3 of 6 in the third quarter, 50% from the field. Christie finds Russell. Dallas moving it around. Washington, that's good.
Man, the triples keep falling, guys. That's 3 in a row.
Grizzlies have gone 4 of 6 from the field since the start of the third. And he gets that one to go off the front iron. 16 points for him.
High-level passer. Even for a point guard, Morant shows the imagination.
Third quarter action, and just under 3.5 minutes have gone. Davis finishing it off.
I tell you what a good thing that he showed up today, because without him, this thing would already be over.
And Morant's got the ball here for the Grizzlies. A rebound by Washington.
Well, he got the shot he loves, and the defense should honestly be relieved. He didn't punish them for being a little bit soft there in the mid-range.
Stolen by Caldwell Pope. Driving to the basket. Count that bucket.
He has created some terrific opportunities for himself and really made the most of it.
This is his third free throw attempt of the game.
And last season, 86% from the line. So he's always had that calm presence at the line no matter the situation.
One shot.
Shooting one.
That free throw good from Caldwell Pope. Here's Russell. He's got 16. Pass to Flag. Russell sets a screen for Flag. And it's blocked. Wells with it. 8 points for him. Good, and the nice assist from Morant. Wells has got 11 points. And breaking down some numbers here, the hustle stats for the Grizzlies.
They've been active defensively, rotating well, and then also closing out on shots. It's resulted in a number of blocks.
I really like their effort in transition tonight, constantly pushing the pace and then turning that into points.
Now Flag. He's got 17. Out to the wing. Russell from long range. A three-pointer is right on target. Russell's got 19 points.
Wow, something's brewing, guys. The three-pointers just continue to flow.
The Grizzlies have gone 7 of 10 on their field goal attempts here in the third. Here's Landale. Good once again. That makes him 8 for 9 this game.
Well, if it ain't broke, don't fix it. They keep getting it in the paint and continue to score consistently.
Here's Davis. And good. Got the friendly bounce off the right side of the rim. 25 points for Davis.
And what a night. They just keep going to Davis.
For Memphis, they've gotten 8 of their 11 shots to drop since the break. A great third quarter for them offensively. Count it.
They're doing a really good job of getting the ball inside and attacking the paint. That's an area they have completely dominated.
Dallas has gone 4 of 6 from three-point land since the start of the second half. Here's Russell with the 3. It's rebounded by Memphis. Wells has got 4 rebounds in this game.
They've shown some strength in the paint today. Their work on the boards has been impressive.
Landale, that one no good. The Mavericks shooting in the third quarter has been brilliant, up around 58%. Pass to Davis and finished off by Davis.
And when Davis gets going, you are in trouble because he will just power through you to get to his spots.
Now here's Morant. He's got 36. Here's Caldwell Pope. Down it drops through the net for his 9th bucket. He is 9 for 13 so far.
He must have visualized this one because everything is falling.
Here is Russell. And here is Davis. Washington kicks to Russell. Back to Washington. Stolen by Jackson. Fast break. Here we go. Here's Landale. And it's Anthony Davis with the rebound. Davis has got his 6th rebound on the night. We've known about Jaren Jackson Jr.'s defensive acumen, but GA much improved as a scorer as well.
Yeah, her range out beyond the arc and his handle, I think it's underrated. One of the top two-way bigs in our league.
Daniel Gafford's checked in for Davis. Here is Russell. He's got 19. Here's Flagg. Drills the three-pointer. Flagg's got 20 points.
And perimeter scoring, I have to imagine it was a topic of discussion at halftime.
Well, they certainly have the shooters to do it. It's just about finding that rhythm.
Flagg's got 4 three-pointers here in 9 shots. And again, another assist.
That makes 15 assists.
He's been one step ahead of the defense all game long. Here's Russell. Knocked loose. Morant with the steal. Takes it inside. And then Morant slams it in.
Oh, that's an old-fashioned rim wrap.
Just a remarkable jam. These fans' jaws are on the ground right now. And that's a great look at that slam from our AT&T Connected Cam. So far, we've seen them be a bit careless with the ball.
Simply put, out of control is how they played thus far. They're going to have to reel it in and show some more discipline.
It's been a rough quarter for them. I think patience can help. Take the shots that are there. Don't force it.
That one falls.
And when you get this kind of shooting from him, 100% from the field, they're going to be tough to beat.
And it's Russell with the ball. He'll bring it up for the Mavericks. On the wing, Christie. Again, the miss by the Mavericks. And it's the Grizzlies with the ball. Goes up the baseline. Offensive rebound. Good on the shot. Aldama's got 12 in the game.
Just creating havoc for the opponents the last few games.
Yeah, he continues to make plays and build momentum for his team.
A shot by Washington, and he's wide open. And just miss after miss right now.
And it just feels like his poor shooting has been contagious to his entire team as they find themselves trailing.
And defensively, guys, they've been unable to shut down the middle.
And it's the Mavericks with the ball. Russell from long range. Rebound by Williams. Williams has got his 5th rebound right now in the game.
Well, I'll tell you what, he's going to buy himself a ticket to the bench if he keeps shooting it like that. He has been putrid here this quarter. Unwilling to let up even for a moment. That's his killer instinct, just fanning the flames.
Yeah, he can taste a win right now. He's just trying to close it out.
They're having trouble stopping this run.
And the more trips they continue to come up empty, the more the pressure builds on them.
Over to the left wing. Here's Flagg. Plenty of space. Money from the wing. 22 points for Cooper Flagg.
Yeah, everybody will remember the bucket, but how about that pass to set it up?
Timeout called, the Grizzlies. Jackson, he's checked in for John Morant. Then for the Mavericks, Marshall, he's checked in for Washington. Klay Thompson comes in for Flag. And it's Williams in for Max Christie. Here's Aldama. 12 points for him. And it's good. Assisting on the play was Williams. Williams has got 9 assists now tonight.
And really the story of this second half, one team getting the shots they want, the other not so much.
And that's just good coaching. They have made the better adjustments.
The kick out to Williams. And the 3 ball is good. Williams has got 9 points.
Getting everyone involved. Russell operating the offense like a seasoned vet.
And so here's Memphis. Outside Williams, over Russell. Williams can't get it to go. The Mavericks shooting an outstanding 55% from the field since the half. You know, their execution has been on point.
You know, he's smaller for the center position by NBA standards, but his leaping ability more than makes up for his lack of height.
Gafford's gone 5 of 6 in field goal attempts tonight. From the line, and the Grizzlies tack on 2 more.
From that in-between range, they've been the much better team.
Mavericks shooting at 52% from the field. They're clicking. Russell from long range. Conchar pulls it in.
It's almost like he's trying to make things hard on himself. You know, he's just got to slow the game down, try to get some easy ones.
Aldama can't hit. There's 1:40 left here in the third quarter. Thompson for 3. No good on the shot.
Not quite enough defense that time around. Just lucky he was off.
Here's Conchar. And the rebound goes to the Mavericks. Gafford's got rebound number 7 for him tonight. There's 1:17 left to play here in the third. Russell from long range. Aldama with the rebound. Aldama's got 6 rebounds here tonight. The Grizzlies with another miss.
That's great shot selection, just poor execution. If you're going to take those mid-range shots, you've got to knock them down.
Thompson passes to Gafford. Outside Russell. Right at the free throw line. Gafford kicks to Marshall. Down to 5 on the shot clock. From downtown, Thompson for the triple. The Grizzlies pull it in.
Well, I think at this point the whole team is pressing, but he certainly looks frustrated.
Here's Jackson. No good off the front iron. And so it's Thompson with it. He'll bring it up for Dallas. Driving the lane. And good that time. Thompson's got 8 points.
Yeah, Thompson can be fast and nimble on the drive, catching him unprepared.
There's 21 seconds left to play in the third. Here's Conchar. Rebound by Williams.
And I'm not sure that is a shot that he should be taking.
I totally agree. That is not what they were looking for offensively.
Pass to Marshall. Jacks up a 3. And so it's the Memphis Grizzlies able to put on a show for the ages. They've had active hands and have forced a lot of turnovers in this one. And we've got more M2K Sports coming your way after this break. And let's go back to a terrific pass that we're calling tonight our State Farm assist of the game.
And I'm glad this was the pick because I love this pass. Such a great dish. That's what I call court vision.
Well, he made it look simple, but that's not always easy to execute.
And we reach the fourth quarter in a game that may be already out of hand. We've got Santi Aldama. Gigi Jackson is out there with John Conchar. And it's Spencer in at the point guard position. That's the lineup in the game for Memphis. And Williams, here we go. Sweet little floater. Williams has got the first points up on the board here in the fourth for the Mavs. The Grizzlies shooting has been wild, 76%. That's just unbelievable. Lost contact on the shot, and now a three-point play chance as he'll head to the line.
And Matador defense, that's one of the easiest shots he is ever going to see.
And they are just breaking the will of their opponent.
Tim, the NBA is always changing, but any predictions for the league that you kind of feel we're going to see around the corner?
Yeah, Kevin, I just think the influx and the impact of international players is going to be even stronger going forward. I think a lot of guys have seen the success that those players have had in the NBA, and hopefully it inspires even more great players internationally to want to play this great game.
And for a short time, you played overseas. You saw a lot of them firsthand.
I sure did, and I was in France well before the French influx really hit this league, but I knew then that was the goal.
Here's Spencer. Emard covering. Spencer's shot is off. The Mavericks shooting well, 50% from the floor. Thompson outside. Off the mark there with the three-point shot.
Well, he made a couple of shots early, but since the half, he just can't seem to find his rhythm.
13 feet away. And Davis pulls it down. Davis has got rebound number 8 here tonight in the game. Stolen by Jackson. Fast break, Memphis. Here's Spencer. The putback. Pass to Conchar. Three-pointer. It's rebounded by Dallas. Davis has got rebound number 9 now. What an effort here tonight. A little over a minute and a half of the fourth quarter gone now. Back to Marshall. Again, the miss by the Mavericks. Memphis has gotten off to an 0 for 2 start from downtown here in the fourth quarter. Here's Aldama. Gets the three-pointer to fall.
Defensively, you can't afford to give him that kind of look, especially down this many points.
One more miscommunication at the defensive end. Just brutal. It can't happen.
And Gafford throws it down.
Oh, why, dunk you very much.
He can really fly, and you combine that, Greg, with some nice penetration, too, and you've got 2 points. Memphis has gone 3 of 5 from beyond the arc so far tonight. From the baseline. Aldama can't hit.
But it didn't go that time, but that's a shot he should feel confident in taking.
Nembhard, the pass to Thompson. This one for 3. Traps in the tray.
And as they're trailing in this game, they're trying to stay in it with the triple. Just shooting a lot more of them than they did in the first half.
Here's Spencer. And it's off the back rim. No good.
And they're winning this game despite his difficulties at the offensive end.
To the paint. And Gafford throws it down.
Yeah, just a simple one-hand flush.
I think he got a few more inches on his vertical by going with the spike. Fourth quarter keeps moving right along. 3 minutes gone so far. Pulls it up. Conchar can't get it to go.
Yeah, they're winning despite his offensive performance. He just hasn't been sharp from the field.
3, Marshall. It's rebounded by Memphis. And it's Memphis on the break. Out left to the wing. No one near him. Misses off the left iron.
That's just unlucky. You don't mind him taking that shot at all.
Here's Nembhard. Conchar covering. Nembhard's shot is good.
pretty much all of their buckets coming from inside the paint now.
Memphis has gone 1 of 3 from outside the arc since we've reached the fourth quarter. Conchar can't get it to go.
Well, he wants to shoot his way out of this cold spell, but the struggles continue.
And he doesn't have to do it alone. He's got 4 teammates on the floor.
And it just seems that every pass they make is leading to a score. Just great ball movement.
You know, Tim, some people love the star power of dynasties, but do you think the league's push for parity is helping the game overall?
Overall, I do believe competitive balance is good for the league. I think there are more fan bases that stay more engaged longer into the year, and that's just good for everybody.
I totally agree.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Here's Spencer. Shoots over Nembhard. And good, as it just snugs right down through the net.
And in dropping that one, he stops a 13-0 run by Dallas.
It's Davis on the wing. Again, the Mavericks score.
Moving it around, 8 of their last 10 coming off assists.
Memphis has gone 3 of 5 from beyond the arc so far tonight. Now a timeout called by Memphis. And so here's Memphis. Puts it up from 17. The Mavericks pull it in. Davis has got 13 rebounds in the game. Seeding. Pass to Christie. Outside Russell. And with the most recent collective bargaining agreement, Tim, teams have felt the pinch of those new luxury tax and apron penalties.
Yeah, and the goal of those being put in place was to have more top-tier talent equally spread out around the league. And as you've seen, there's been some tough decisions already. Some teams have had to trade away some of their stars just to make the math work.
And sometimes it's hard to make that. Whoa! He flew in there.
Wow!
Wow. We are going to remember that one for a while.
I know I will, Greg. That was special. That was really special. Memphis has gone 1 of 3 from outside the arc since we've reached the fourth quarter. Altama gets the bucket.
That one went in, but I don't think that's a shot they want to rely on.
Now the Mavericks with it. They're on a 17-4 run right now. Christie kicks to Russell. Pass to Washington. They get it back. Now flag. That's in there. Davis with the assist. Davis has got 3 assists now in this one.
Yeah, the chemistry has been terrific. Really impressed with their offensive execution.
Timeout called, the Grizzlies. Memphis has gone 3 of 5 from beyond the arc so far tonight. And Davis sends it back.
And that's what's amazing about Davis. He can block shots coming from anywhere on the floor.
Here's Russell. Plays it up and banks it in. Russell's got 21. So, Tim, when you played, you were one of the league's best sharpshooters. Did you ever look around and pick things up off of other guys you watch shoot the ball well?
No question. In fact, I learned a lot about how to move off the ball by watching other guys as I made my way through college and eventually became a pro. And even when I was in the league, I would study other players to pick up things on their footwork and how to get my release a little bit quicker.
Give me one player that you really studied hard.
Well, there's no question Del Curry was a guy I watched because he needed very little time to get that shot off, coming off of his screen. And unfortunately, several times I got there late against him and learned my lesson.
Count it, good. And that's 31 points for Cooper Flag.
Well, as a team, they've been coming up short, but his pure scoring mentality as an individual has been unshakable.
Got that bucket in no time at all. And here's Russell. Pass to Flag. And G.G. Jackson is going to pick up the foul. That is his first foul of the game. Oh, that's an outstanding view from the AT&T Connected Cam. Russell passes to Washington. Hits the three-point bomb.
And that's his second 3 of the half. He is starting to cook from deep.
And so it's Memphis with it. tries from 16. Again, Memphis.
Well, the defense has no one to blame but themselves there. Another open look.
There's Russell with the three. The Grizzlies pull it in.
Well, his three-pointer just hasn't been there in the second half.
Jackson, that's a two-pointer. And it's flagged with the rebound.
And guys, you've heard of overpassing. Well, that shot was an example of underpassing.
Well, that's just a wasted opportunity.
And G.G. Jackson is going to pick up the foul. That'll be his second foul of the game.
Substitution for your Grizzlies, Hall, number 23.
Here's Davis. And it's Davis finishing it off.
And credit the screen for giving him the space he needed to get to the rim.
For sure, GA allows him to come in with the sledgehammer.
Yeah, it's the power of the two-man game. After all these years, it's still the most difficult set to defend.
Shoots from the elbow. And it's flagged with the rebound. Flagg's got 6 rebounds here tonight. Russell passes to Washington. Another possession, another assist. Dishing it all over the place in this one.
He's tallying them up in bunches.
One thing we see sometimes, players opting to represent themselves when it comes to signing a contract. In other words, Jim, they don't have an agent. Why do you think that is?
Well, I think most players, Kevin, understand that the numbers are pretty set, particularly for the superstar. If you know you're going to get a supermax, why not keep more of what you make? Why pay an agent?
That's a good point. Pass to Washington. Screen by Russell. The three. And it's Washington missing. Memphis has gone 1 of 3 from outside the arc since we've reached the fourth quarter. The quick look, no good that time.
The shot's there for him, and he's got to take it. I don't care if he doesn't convert. That's a shot he has to continue to take.
And it's Davis with the jam.
Love that look there, locating his teammate and creating an easy basket.
And here are the Grizzlies now. Shot from the wing. And yep, finally drops after rolling around the rim. And it's Russell with the ball. He'll bring it up for the Dallas Mavericks. Washington inside. Aldama's there. Russell sets a screen for Christie. Down low, here's Davis, and it's Davis with the jam.
Beautiful look right there. Led his man perfectly.
And the Grizzlies leading by 23. Lets it go from the wing. And it's Flagg with the rebound. Flagg's got rebound number 8 here tonight in the game. And Flagg throws it down.
Oh, that's straight TNT, baby. Explosive.
That was pretty, and he just has that effortless knack for getting inside. Memphis has gone 3 of 5 from beyond the arc so far tonight. Goes up on the wing, and he didn't get quite enough under that one.
Well, that's a shot he should make a majority of the time.
Russell from long range. He drills the 3.
And so just rolling to the finish line now in what has been a very confident-looking performance for Memphis.
The coaching staff must be happy that they controlled their turnovers so well in this game.
Excellent self-control and patience tonight.
And during the long NBA season, each contest important here tonight. Tonight's win will give them 4 on the season.
And against a conference opponent, always good to take that first win of the season series to establish a psychological edge.
And one of the key components to this victory, if not the biggest, was the incredible performance for Ja Morant.
Just an outpouring of points from him. Nobody could do much to keep him from dropping it in.
1:07 left in the fourth quarter. Count it!
Look, they've earned this victory tonight. Tough to dominate the way they did.
It looks like they've got it wrapped up. What a night. Great execution on their part.
Tim, as we look at the area of modern medicine, isn't it amazing how it's helping extend playing careers?
Yeah, it's really incredible, Kevin, how these procedures now are so much less invasive. Guys come back sooner and they're able to play longer. Just look at Klay Thompson gifting his 2022 championship ring to the doctor who performed his Achilles surgery. Now that's the kind of impact these doctors are having.
It really is amazing. 1:04 left in the fourth quarter. Williams kicks to Thompson. Inside. Oh, what a play inside.
And Klay Thompson has never really been given credit as a playmaker, but I've always enjoyed watching him operate pick and roll.
Timeout called, the Grizzlies. 52 seconds left to play in the final quarter. We'll take a moment for our presentation of our player of the game, Ja Morant.
And Kevin, it's a no-brainer. He's controlled every aspect of this game, and it's just so fun to see a player perform at a level that's just higher than anyone else out on the floor.
This was a big game for him. There's no denying that, coming off a bunch of losses in a row. They turned to him to break the streak, and he delivered in a big way. Fires from 18. And he gets the kind bounce as that one drops in for him. And the Grizzlies lead by 19. There's 47 seconds left in the game. And the rejection by Jackson. And it's out of bounds. They say it was last touched by Jackson. On the wing, Thompson. Out to the right wing. Here's Gafford, and he slams it down with a one-arm hammer.
Klay Thompson.
They lead by 17. Now 8 seconds separating the two clocks. Williams. No good. And you have to like how they're moving the ball right now.
Snappy passes to ready shooters. It's basketball 101, but boy, is it working.
And so it's Williams who brings it up for the Memphis Grizzlies. Well, this one is winding down now. Memphis can watch the clock run out. He'll put it up there. Jumper is off. So no problem for Memphis as they get the win. Huge moment in this group round of the NBA Cup. The record is now 1 up and 1 down.
And Kevin, I thought their energy and effort was outstanding. I mean, backs against the wall, and they delivered.
And that'll wrap it up, folks. Alongside Tim Legler, Greg Anthony, and our reporter, Allie LaForce, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for watching, folks. But as we go, let's take a look at our player of the game, Ja Morant.